Okay, we're now inside the customer's roof space. We're going to drill through an internal wall. I'm going to take you through that and all the safety precautions that will provide you the necessary tools to do this properly. I've got my gloves on, I've got my goggles, and I've got my P2 mask. Now we've got the insulation here. I'm going to move it away to expose the top capping, or the top plate, so we can drill through that and we can pass our yellow tongue through. We also got to bear in mind of any electrical cables, alarm cabling. We've got some speaker cabling here as well, and that's the alarm cabling. We've always got to bear in mind of the insulation. This is a blow-in type. There's also the fiberglass types of insulation. So we've always got to make sure you have your protective gloves on. It saves you getting the fiberglass splinters and also splinters from the wood as well. So I'm going to now begin to drill 3 holes. The reason we do that is for inspection purposes into the wood, so we can have a look if there's any electrical cabling or any other form of cabling inside this internal wall. So we'll start with the first hole, making sure our feet are securely on the beams, and get yourself some nice balance. Okay, that's our first hole done. We'll drill another hole right next to that one for inspection purposes. And finally the last hole. Okay, we'll clear all that out of the way. Put our drill down safely. Okay, we can now grab our torch and have a look down those holes to make sure there's no electrical cabling or any other cabling we can damage when we begin to drill further through the wall. Okay, I've got my 3 holes drilled into the wood now. I've cleared it all out of the way. One of the holes we're going to use for our torch. The other one is to look through. And the last hole, we can pass our fiberglass rod or our yellow tongue rod through so we can run our cabling through this internal wall. So I'll grab my torch, turn it on, and we can have a look through there to make sure we've got a nice clear path through the rest of the internal wall, making sure there's no electrical cabling or any other customer premise wiring running through there that we don't want to damage. And that looks nice and clear to me, so I can proceed drilling through the remaining noggin to run our cabling. Or I can grab my internal wall drill bit. Okay, there's no insulation within this internal wall, so the drill bit's going to pass through there nicely. Place my drill on the top, tighten the chuck, and we can begin to drill through this noggin. So I'll just drill that now, nice and slowly. Okay, that's through. I can take my drill off, and now I can have a look again, making sure the hole is nice and we've got a clear path to the wall plate. The next step is to grab my yellow tongue, still with the torch there, looking through the inspection point, pass the yellow tongue through the wall. Okay, the yellow tongue is securely in. Now we can place our cable on the end of it that we've taken from the Madison box. We'll tape that up. We can then pull this through. Now we can go downstairs, out of the roof. We can grab our yellow tongue out of the wall and slowly feed the cable through, and we can fit off the wall plate.